may I just clarify if the lead prosecutor is now making a motion to arraign the respondent accused?
Your Honor, whether this is arraignment or otherwise, the motion of the prosecution is very much consistent with the Senate rules on impeachment.
I think the question, Your Honor, is very simple.
As I have
It's
mentioned,
answerable
Your
by
Honor.
yes or no, Your Honor.
Rule
Is the
7,
lead prosecutor,
Rule 9,
is the lead
Let
prosecutor
this not be a debate between the
requesting
councils.
for the respondent accused to
Counsel
be
for
arraigned, Your Honor?
respondent, kindly make your comments.
Thank you, Your Honor. I believe I have a standing question to the lead prosecutor, and I would like to ask her for the legal basis for requiring the respondent to be arraigned today.
the prosecution respectfully moves for the reading of the 4 articles of impeachment and the entry of the corresponding answer or plea for each article of impeachment, Your Honor. Your Honor, this is consistent to the Senate rules on impeachment, particularly Rule 7, Your Honor, the last paragraph of which mentions about failure to appear, failure of the lawyer to appear, and failure to file answer. There should be an entry of plea of not guilty. Likewise, Your Honor, under Rule 9 of the Senate Rule of an Impeachment, which says that the person impeached shall then be called to appear and answer the articles of impeachment against him or her. In this rule, Your Honor, it was likewise provided that the name of the person appearing in behalf of the respondent should be entered into the record. And by the answer, Your Honor, it is humbly believed that it pertains to the particular plea of whether guilty or not guilty of the respondent, Your Honor. Likewise, Your Honor, under Rule 21, Your Honor, the trial of all the articles of impeachment shall be completed before the senators vote on the final question of whether or not the impeachment is sustained. It is gleaned from these rules, Your Honor, that the senators will be voting on a per article basis, Your Honor. And that is why it is the humble submission of the prosecution that there should be reading of the article and entry of the particular plea per article, Your Honor. This likewise, Your Honor, manifests our complete adherence to the mandate of the Constitution sa pagbasa po ng mga artikulo ng impeachment at pagpapasok ng sagot ng respondent, maipakita po natin sa sambayanang Pilipino ang ating pagsunod sa mandato ng Konstitusyon. Likewise, Your Honor, it upholds due process not only of the respondent, but also of the Filipino people. Sa pagbasa po ng mga artikulo ng impeachment, she will be informed of the nature of the accusation against her bago pa po siya sumagot whether she is guilty or not guilty, Your Honor. Likewise, Your Honor, ang 4 na artikulo po ng impeachment ay nakabase sa iba't ibang alegasyon ng facts at iba't ibang nature of accusation or cause of action, Your Honor. And with that, Your Honor, it is perceived that there is a possibility that the plea of the respondent to each and every article will be different from one another, Your Honor. And lastly, Your Honor, this is consistent with the Senate rules on impeachment because the senator judges, the honorable senator judges, Your Honor, will be voting on a per article basis after the conclusion of the trial of this impeachment case, Your Honor.
Comment?
The lady
before
may
the-
proceed.
Before the presiding officer can rule on the motion or request of the lead prosecutor. But before I give my comment, may I just clarify if the lead prosecutor is now making a motion to arraign the respondent accused?
Your Honor, whether this is arraignment or otherwise, the motion of the prosecution is very much consistent with the Senate rules on impeachment.
I think the question, Your Honor, is very simple.
As I have
It's
mentioned,
answerable
Your
by
Honor.
yes or no, Your Honor.
Rule
Is the
7,
lead prosecutor,
Rule 9,
is the lead
Let
prosecutor
this not be a debate between the
requesting
councils.
for the respondent accused to
Counsel
be
for
arraigned, Your Honor?
respondent, kindly make your comments and avoid asking questions from the counsel for the prosecutor. We will recognize the counsel for respondent for her comments on the motion and the manifestations made. by the lead prosecutor for the House. You may proceed, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor. I believe I have a standing question to the lead prosecutor, and I would like to ask her for the legal basis for requiring the respondent to be arraigned today. Because, Your Honor, I note that in her request earlier and manifestations given for the respondent to be arraigned today, she cited Rule 7, Rule 9, and Rule 21. However, in Rule 7, it very clearly states that if the person impeached after service shall fail to appear either in person or by counsel on the day so fixed, or appearing shall fail to file his answer to such articles of impeachment, the trial shall proceed nevertheless as upon a plea of not guilty. Well, this rule is clear. It does not talk about any arraignment. And if we take a look at this sentence, everything here has been satisfied. The respondent accused is here, has attended through counsel. She may not be in person, but the notice given to the defense is that she may appear through counsel. Second thing is that the respondent accused was also able to file her answer. And so Rule 7 does not support the request of the lead prosecutor that the respondent accused be arraigned today. Now, on the matter of Article 9, counsel also say that the person impeached shall then be called to appear and answer the articles of impeachment against him or her. And if he or she appears, or any person for him or her, the appearance shall be recorded, stating particularly if by himself or by agent or counsel, naming the person appearing in the capacity in which or he appears. If he or she does not appear, either personally or by agent or counsel, the same shall be recorded. And for all intents and purposes, respondent is present today through counsel. There is also nothing in Rule 9 that requires the reading of a 23-page articles of impeachment, which will be a waste of judicial time. Now, finally, under Rule 21, Your Honor, may I just correct the manifestation earlier by counsel, because it would seem to me, unless a reading of the transcript would say that I'm mistaken, but I seem to have heard the lead prosecutor claim that the voting on the articles of impeachment will be per article. Well, that's true, but the first sentence of Rule 21 says, the trial of all the articles of impeachment shall first be completed before the senators vote on the final question on whether or not the impeachment is sustained. Now, honestly, I do not see how Rule 21 is related to the motion now being requested or propounded by the lead prosecutor. And at any rate, Your Honor, given that the respondent is represented by her counsel today, and this is consistent, her appearance is consistent with the notice given and in accordance with the rules on rules of procedure of this court, then we can enter her plea on her behalf.
Alright, mag-reaction tayo dito mga kababayan no, sa first bloodbath sa pagitan ni Attorney Sheila Sison, ang lead counsel po ni VP Sara Duterte, at ni Attorney Congresswoman Jervel Luistro no, ng lead prosecution mga kababayan. So talagang ngayon pa lang ay mainit na agad yung bakbakan ng dalawang babaeng ito no mga kababayan, at we expect na as we go forward dito sa trial mga kababayan ay mas mainit pa ang mga tagpo no sa pagitan ng defense team ni VP Sara at itong prosecution ng mga congressman mga kabayan, at syempre kasama na rin po yung mga private prosecutor no na hinire po nila para tumulong dito sa trial or sa trial no ni VP Sara Duterte, mga kababayan. At mapansin natin na talagang magagaling no, ang galing ng lead counsel ni VP Sara Duterte no, mga kababayan, at very detailed at precise yung kanilang mga argumento na ipinapakita dito sa unang araw ng impeachment trial kay VP Sara Duterte, mga kababayan. At sinasabi dito ni Congresswoman Luestro na per article daw yung pag-plea ni VP Sara no, kung guilty ba siya or not guilty, at meron pa siyang motion ata yun na sinasabi niya kailangan daw pong pumunta ata ni VP Sara doon personal sa or mag-attend no, kailangan mag-attend ng trial si VP Sara no, at kini-question yan ni Attorney Sheila Sison na kung ano po yung basis no, legal basis ni Congresswoman Luistro na erase yung gano'n no, at nakalagay naman sa kanilang rules dito, mga kababayan, sa impeachment na pwede namang hindi personal na dumalo no si VP Sara Duterte, at yung counsel niya lang yung pupunta dito no sa impeachment trial, at sila yung mag-plea no whether or not guilty si VP Sara Duterte, mga kababayan. At good job no dito kay Attorney Sheila Sison na talagang napakagaling niya dito, mga kababayan no, at si Luistro pa lang yung nagsalita dito, yung pag-introduce, pagbasa ng articles of impeachment, at bukas, mga kababayan, asahan natin at susunod pa ng mga araw no, talagang yun po yung totoong bloodbath talaga no dito. Ito pa lang ay patikim pa lang to, mga kababayan no, introduction pa lang ito ng bloodbath dito po sa impeachment trial laban kay VP Sara Duterte. At excited na rin po tayong makita at marinig yung inihandang mga witnesses ng prosecution, mga kababayan no. At same thing dito po sa witnesses naman sa side ng defense ni VP Sara Duterte, mga kababayan. At good thing na lang na si Senator Escudero yung nag-preside officer. Iwan ko lang no kung si Senator Gatchalian yung nag-preside dito sa impeachment trial ngayon. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung mga sasabihin niya dito no, paano kaya siya mag-preside. At since talagang kailangan dito talaga abogado no, para sa aking opinion mas kailangan talagang abogado yung presiding officer, abogadong senador no. Parang ang hirap-hirap, hindi ko ma-imagine kung hindi abogado yung senador na mag-preside dito sa impeachment, kasi puro legal ano to, mga kawan, usaping legal to no. At mga ano to, technical yung mga terms itong iba, lalo na kung magagaling yung mga abogado dito sa prosecution at magaling rin yun doon sa defense team, ay talagang lalamunin no itong si Gatchalian, mga kababayan, at di niya alam kung paano mag-rule o paano siya dito mag preside at ano yung kanyang mga sasabihin, mga ganyan, kasi mga very technical yung mga ibang terms dito talaga, mga kababayan, at kailangan abogado yung mag-preside talaga para maintindihan niya yung mga proceedings, lalo na yung mga hindi pa naka-attend no dito sa mga court hearings, mga kababayan, kasi parang nasa korte rin po ito no, itong impeachment trial, although magkaiba nga lang kasi more on political naman talaga tong impeachment trial no, mga kababayan. Kaya mas advantage yung abogadong senador, lalo na kung litigator talaga no, yung mga dati ng nagpupunta-punta doon sa mga hearings sa korte, yung experience talaga ay advantage talaga, at yung ganitong pag-preside ay sisiyo na lang yun sa kanila, mga kababayan. So, yun po yung malaking factor no, at lesson na rin sa mga botante, mga Pilipino no, na talagang mamili po tayo ng or kailangan talaga nating may iboto ring senador na abogado, at lalo na kung may experience talaga dito no sa as a litigator no, mga kababayan, para kung may manggitong klaseng impeachment ay hindi na rin po sila mahihirapan no, at hindi tayo pagtawanan, mga kababayan, kasi itong impeachment ay mapapanood po ito hindi lang mga Pilipino kundi pati ibang lahi no ay pwedeng manonood, lalo na doon sa mga international community no, sa mga Pilipino na nasa ibang bansa, at sa mga abogado na nandito sa Pilipinas, sa mga legal luminary, ayan, maraming nanonood dito, mga kababayan, mga judges, mga Supreme Court judges, talagang nakatutok rin po dito no, ang ating mga maestrado, mga kababayan, at maging mga RTC judges, mga taga dito sa Court of Appeals, at talagang yung mga totoong abogado at mga huwis, mga kababayan, ay talagang binabantayan nila ito no, at nakakahiya naman kung yung presiding officer hindi marunong no, at good thing na lang na si Senator Escudero ay abogado, no, at sinalo niya itong pwesto sana, no, ni Sherwin Gatchalian. Yun nga, hindi naman siya abogado at nakakahiya kapag siya siguro yung alam niya siguro sa sarili niya na hindi niya kaya na pangunahan itong impeachment trial, kaya mas okay na rin sa kanila na iboto nila or elect nila itong si Senator Escudero nga na magiging presiding officer sa impeachment trial, mga kababayan. So antabayan natin yung mga susunod na araw, mga kababayan, no, itong pagpapatuloy dito sa impeachment trial, lalo na yung mga witnesses talaga kung paano gisahin ito ng mga defense team at ng prosecutor, yung witnesses naman ng kabila, no, ng defense team, ay talagang magandang laban ito, mga kababayan, no. At sana yung ating mga senator judges ay ibabase nila yung kanilang paghukom dito sa impeachment trial kay VP Sara base dito sa mga ebidensyang ipresenta, no, or ipipresenta ng prosecution at naging ng defense team ni VP Sara Duterte, mga kababayan, no. Hindi lang po sila magbabase dito sa kung ano yung dikta, no, ng kailang partido, no. Sana independent po sila at talagang boboto sila based dito sa conscience nila at dito sa mga ebidensya, mga kababayan, no. Kasi talagang makikita natin na yung confidential funds naman ay nung mga nakaraang taon pa ito talaga binabato kay VP Sara, no, at inamin na nga po ito ni Franco Mabanta, no, na nag-umpisa itong confidential funds kay Martin Romualdez, no. Siya yung may pakana dito, mga kababayan, na para atakihin si VP Sara at sirain si VP Sara at eventually mag-away si VP Sara at si President Bongbong Marcos, at yun na nga yung nangyari. Nag-divorce na nga yung dalawa, mga kababayan. Nagtagumpay itong si Martin Romualdez na patalsikin si VP Sara dito sa puder, no, or sa linya ni President Bongbong Marcos para siya yung magiging pambato, no, sa 2028 presidential election. At dito po siya nagkamali dahil talagang iwan ko lang kung may boboto pa kaya kay Martin Romualdez, mga kababayan. Although sinabihan na daw po siya, no, ni President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo noon na yung presidency is destiny. Pero yung sagot daw po ni Martin Romualdez, no, presidency is man-made. Kaya yun, mga kababayan, inamin na po yan ni Franco Mabanta, no, ng PGM Peanut Gallery Network na talagang si Martin Romualdez yung may pakana dito sa impeachment laban kay VP Sara, yung confidential funds at yung timing, no, yung pag-release, mga kababayan, talaga ay December yun, ilang araw na lang matatapos na yung taon, at kinakailangan po ni VP Sara i-spend gastusin yung confidential funds na iyon, kasi kung hindi babalik yun doon sa pinanggalingan, mga kababayan. At nagsimula na, no, or nagsimula na nga silang atakihin, no, itong si VP Sara Duterte, no, at talagang sanibwersa po sila yung mga anti-Duterte, maging dito sa Dilawan, mga loyalista ngayon, at itong mga taga-Makabayan Black ay talagang pinagtulungan nilang si VP Sara dito sa impeachment na ito, sa confidential funds, mga kababayan. Kasama po ang media ay talagang bugbog sarado si VP Sara, pero still kahit na nagsanibwersa po sila ay nanatili pong matatag, no, nakatayo pa rin si VP Sara Duterte, mga kababayan, dahil alam niya yung mga tinira sa kanya, itong mga putik na binato sa kanya ay walang saysay lang, mga kababayan. At meron po siyang mga ebidensya dito, no, yung mga binabato nila, at ito na nga yung tamang panahon na sasagutin niya yung mga paratang laban sa kanya, mga kababayan, no. At yun lang namang hiling niya, na kailangan isunod lang sa tamang proseso, no. Kaya po na-declare ng Supreme Court na unconstitutional yung unang impeachment nila kay VP Sara dahil minamadali nila, mga kababayan. At ito na ngayon, sumunod na sila sa proseso, at sana wala silang problema, no, or walang makitang problema dito sa impeachment trial ngayon, dahil kanina nga ay question nga ni Senator Cayetano, no, yung pag-elect kay Senator Escudero bilang presiding officer, na yung nakalagay nga sa batas, sa constitution, na yung presiding officer is yung Senate President mismo. Since hindi kaya ni Gatchalian siguro, kaya pinush niya, pina-elect niya itong si Escudero na mag-preside nga, mga kababayan. So sana ay walang mali dito, no, walang mag-question dito sa Supreme Court, para baka mamaya kung kailan sila matapos dito ay madeklara itong unconstitutional naman ng Supreme Court. So sana walang ganon, no, mga kababayan, para walang aberya. Yun lang naman ang pakay dito ni Senator Cayetano, na from the start pa lang tama na lahat ang proseso, para walang problema sa dulo, no, para hindi masayang yung kanilang panahon, oras at yung gastos dito sa hearing sa Senado. So ano po masasabi nyo dito, mga kababayan, sa unang bloodbath, no, ng impeachment trial sa pagitan ni Congresswoman Luestro at ng lead counsel ni VP Sara na si Attorney Sheila Sison. So please comment down below. Maraming salamat. God bless po sa ating lahat.